Chris from the Brick Couple here, and this is Lego Jurassic World, the Indominus Rex Breakout. You get 4 minifigures in this set. Let's look at Zach first. So this is one of the brothers from Jurassic World, the other one being Gray, who you don't get in this set. But you do get Zach. I like him with the scared expression there. He does have an alternate face, flipping that round, a much more cool looking, non-worried Zach there. You only get 4 minifigures in this set, which is a bit of a shame because it would have been cool to have some more, but you do get that big Indominus, which we'll have a look at in a moment's time. Here is a veterinarian, and a very nice print on here. You can see with the name badge there, well, the photo badge, I guess. No alternative face for this one because he has got that hat, but you do get a very nice, sorry, it's not... there we go. A very nice Jurassic print there on the back to show everyone exactly where he works. And he primarily sits in the crane in this set. Of course, you can do what you want, you know, it's your set. But that's where I like to have him feeding the dinosaur. Right, here we have an ACU member as well. These are at the park to help with any dinosaur escapes. They don't do too well with the Indominus, spoiler alert, but I'm sure you all knew that. He comes with a nice walkie-talkie there. I don't know if he comes with a walkie-talkie, you know, that's what he's been given, but I like to give him the walkie-talkie. I think he is given that, because that's why I put him on there. So he has some nice ACU body armour there. Really, really cool looking figure. It's nice to have a bunch of these, especially if you're setting up different scenes with the Jurassic World. So let's spin him around. Does have that alternative face where he knows something bad is about to happen, or has already happened to maybe one of his fellow colleagues there. Let's put your helmet back on, take you off, and here we also have Dr. Wu. Now, Dr. Wu, again, spoiler alert, you know, he's quite the antagonist now, but in this film, he's still, we don't kind of find out till the end that he's a bit mean. But here is his minifigure there. He's got the Jurassic logo there as well. It's such a shame that the print doesn't match the colour exactly from the torso and the legs, but it is what it is, unfortunately. He does have an alternate face as well. Let's spin that hair around. Much more happy there. Kind of looks like in the scene where he's explaining the Indominus to the potential sponsors there. Right. Let's move the minifigures out of the way, and the star of the show, no doubt to many of you, is the Indominus, the Indominus Rex. She is huge, absolutely a fantastic size for a, look at this. Now, you can get a set out now, because this set is retired now, but there is a set currently out with an Indominus Rex, but this one is different. This one is primarily white with grey, and the new one is more of a grey, true-to-film colour, but I do prefer this one. But I haven't got the new one, so I don't know, but at the moment I do prefer this one. I think maybe because, you know, she was the first and stuff. But the cool thing is, you can open that jaw nice and wide, and you could even place an unlucky minifigure in there. Oh dear. But there you go. In the film, the jaw can expand really wide, so it's really cool for Lego to to have added that to her. So you can move her arms around. She's very, very poseable, even though the head looks very curious. Like that. Very cool. This has to be the selling point of this set for many, many people. It's just cool to have an Indominus Rex Lego figure. You can even move the tail as well, which is nice. It's very satisfying. Click. Oh, yes. Right. Now, you do get a Gyrosphere with the set as well. This is the original style ones, whereas the Carnotaurus set had a more beaten up one from Fallen Kingdom. It makes sense to have a clean one, being as the park is open at the time of the film. It's a sticker in there. Let's just open up. These are prints on the sides. Nice details there. Just open the Gyrosphere. So that is to indicate the screen. Let's focus on that. Whereas the new ones, you do get a Jimmy Fallon kind of style screen, so I do want it not just, well, yeah, I would get it for that reason alone, but it is, that screen is better than this one, but this was the first one, so that's cool. Let's pop that gyrosphere back together, and I will show you that it does work as well, which is such a nice touch. Now, my table I don't think is straight and level, so let's just give this a roll. Oh, that's way too fast. There you go. So the gyrosphere will stay up, probably better with a figure in there, but such a nice design. Right, let's look at, oh, actually, let's do this food. It does come with a helicopter as well, so you can fly around. Now, it would have been nice for Mizrani to come with the set, because obviously in the film he does fly the helicopter there. So it's like I said, it's a bit of strange that there wasn't many minifigures in there. I think it was $99.99 when it was released. That's UK pounds. But yeah, so you can open this. A nice sticker on the front with the kind of target display area there. The missiles here, you just flick, fire. Very nice. Pop that back. Sticker on the tail there, JW409. It is quite a basic helicopter, but it's a nice addition. They didn't have to add it, so it's nice to get it. So yes, let's just pop this down over here to the main event. So excuse the wobbly hands that will no doubt come across now, but let's close these. It's very hard to do things one-handed. Charlotte isn't here, as I'm sure you can tell. She's at work. So it's just me today doing this. So this is the main, it's that big, you can see the size. The main, of course, building, it is the Paddock, where the Indominus. So let's go around. So as you saw with the gates, just, they have little things here, and you use these to open them. Very cool, like that, and it's very satisfying the way it glides across there and locks nicely into place. Some stickers there as well. This is where you pop the gyrosphere, just there, and there is a piece there, and then it'll come out there and drop on the floor, depending on where it is. So there you go. Nice little feature, that is. Really cute. We'll go around here. This is the feeding crane for the Indominus. So it's really nice to have play features like this as well, because as much as adults collect stuff, they are primarily toys, as mentioned before, and we're all big kids, aren't we? So you can move that up and down and up and over into the paddock. Now, it's a bit tricky to get into the paddock that way. You have to do it this way. There we go. And then you can lower it there. It's quite heavy on the end of it. It does tend to just kind of collapse the crane, so it's not the most sturdy of cranes, but still it is nice to have it. Here we have what is represented. It's a bit weird, the set. It's not really movie accurate. So this would be from the scene where Claire and Owen look into the paddock. Oh, well, no, it wouldn't actually. Claire and Mizrani points out the cracks in the window. Now, what is cool is if I just move the crane out of the way, and if I put the Indominus in, it is quite a squeeze to fit the Indominus in. So, but if I, there we go. Look how menacing that is. You would not want that kind of a view if you were that poor security guard from the film, which would have been a nice addition, by the way, to get as a figure. But it is what it is. It's fine. I don't believe you can get him as a figure in general. You've got the stickers here to indicate the electrification of the fences. Again, I don't believe they were electrified in the film, but there you go. There is another viewing area down the bottom here, and then this is kind of where you put Dr. Wu, and he's got his mosquito in amber there. You've got the screen. This to me is more the control room. It does come with 2 doors on each side, and they do open up. There we go. That is the helipad. Excuse the dust. So the helipad's nice. It is actually really cool helipad with the lights there. That's not real lights, to indicate lights. I thought that was a really nice little build there. The spotlights here, looking down on the Indominus with what can be described as a tranquilizer dart, I believe, up there. down to this bit. This bit does have a play feature. So you can see the electric indicators again. You can get the Indominus, and you can see she doesn't really fit well anywhere in the paddock itself. It could have been nice to be a few studs bigger, but either way, that's okay. That's fine. So here we go. Yeah, and you break that down, and the wall does break into 2 parts there, and you can put it back together nice and easy. I'm going to try and do it one-handed. There we go. Oh dear, I'm dropping off parts here. Left, right, and centre, but that's okay. So let me just pop that back on there. Again, one-handed, so tricky. There we go, right. Pretend that didn't happen. Bringing it round, you have a stun gun, kind of cattle prod here, and another tranquilizer dart with an awesome flood light builds there. They look really, really great for what they are, what they're trying to represent. And then back to the main kind of gate entrance exit of the enclosure. So there you go. Thoughts, it's a great set. It really is. It's awesome to kind of have a big Jurassic playset. As for film accuracy, no, not very accurate at all. But you know, it is a playset. It would have been, and it's just grey wall in the film, and a bit of black metal and stuff. So it wouldn't have been too appealing to kids and things if it was just that. For the set, right, let me put the helicopter back. There are the minifigures. They are on the floor. Not good. So there we go. Let's stand them all in front of it. And you kind of get a size idea. I do apologise for the very, very shaky camera. I'm going to have to get a camera mount, I believe. There we go. Oh, Dr. Bruce fell over, but that's okay. So there you go. That is the size of the set. It's huge. It does have 1,100 pieces. The tablet I'm using for the information, of course, has gone off. Let's just get that back up for that. Right, yes, 1,156 pieces. This is an extremely unprofessional video, and I do apologise and thank you for sticking around. If you have stuck around, if not, that's okay. You'll never hear this message, but thank you anyway. There you have the Indominus Rex Breakout, a fantastic set if you can get your hands on it. Very cool. Ooh, the Gyrosphere is missing from that shot, but that's okay. You know it's there. Right. Say bye-bye, Zach.